So hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another video, and today I'm taking a look at the 6.1 changes that are currently implemented on the PTR, but I'm fairly certain that we can expect those changes to be in the final 6.1 version that eventually hits the live servers. So I've cherry-picked the more interesting stuff in my opinion. Some of the stuff was fairly boring, some percentage upgrades, 5% more this, 5% less that, that's no interesting, so I tried to pick the more interesting stuff. So first of all, we have a new Heirloom Collections tab. The collection system now supports heirloom items, and this is something that has been promised with the whole toy box thing, but it was not delivered, so we finally have that. New death recap screen. This is something that is really interesting for me, and I'm really excited about this. When a character is killed, a new screen now shows more information on what killed you. So this is great for either PvE or PvP, just for those moments where you die and you're like, I have no idea what just killed me. So instead of going through the combat log and it being really messy, this just shows you a death recap. This is a great change in my opinion. Next, new recipes have been added to create items that boost the item levels of crafted armor pieces up to 680 and weapons up to 670. So get ready to log in every day to craft your daily resource and to do your work orders at your profession building. The item level of the challenge mode daily quest gear has been also upgraded from 640 up to 680. Next on the list, we have some flight path improvements. So they've improved the logic used for connecting flight paths. Players are now able to fly through flight points that they have not discovered yet if it will result in a more direct flight path to a destination point. A button has been also added for characters in the middle of a flight to get off at the next known flight point. So you no longer have to log out if you want to land at the next flight point instead of your original destination, which is nice in my opinion. There has also been a change to Stone Form, which is the dwarf racial ability. So when it's now used, it will trigger a 30-second shared cooldown with other PvP trinkets that break crowd control effects. Then we have a change to Garrison Invasions. Players that have performed above and beyond expectations for gold rating while defending their garrison from an invasion can now attain a platinum rating. Platinum rating awards a level 660 item and a chance at obtaining an item that can be used to summon a raid or a world boss. Now, more about that later. So, we have a change to Garrison work orders. Work orders now check if a follower is assigned to the building every 4 hours when factoring in the production bonuses. Followers assigned to work at building now receive XP for each work order that they provide a production bonus on. Then we have players now have an option to queue up all remaining work order slots through the building's work order UI, which makes sense. Clicking 16 work orders one by one just did not. And NPCs that accept work orders are now titled as such, along with a new interaction cursor to make them easier to locate. Now onto the most interesting change, at least in my opinion. We will have new Garrison Visitors. So one of 5 new visitors may visit each day, offering a quest to anyone that visits the garrison. So this is a daily one. Defeat a dungeon boss, awards a bag with a chance to contain a level 630, 645 or 655 item token. Defeat a raid boss, this one is weekly, awards a bag with a chance to contain a level 645 or 655 item token. A bounty quest, this one is intended for 3 or more players, and this will consist of defeating a named elite for a bag containing Apexis crystals and a chance to contain a level 645 or 655 item token. Then we have a relic, complete a series of quests to recover a relic for a bag containing Apexis crystals and a chance to contain a level 645 or 655 item token. Further on, completing a relic mission unlocks it as a potential mission for your followers. Completing all 6 relics missions will unlock Harrison Jones as a follower. And for the pet battlers out there, there is a separate chance for an additional visitor offering unique pet battles with a chance to award a bag containing a pet battle item and new battle pets. Now moving on to summoning giant world and raid bosses. Players may find an item while completing a bounty, relic, dungeon or a raid daily quest from the Garrison Visitors that allows them to summon 1 out of 6 new raid or world bosses in the garrison. These world bosses will have scaling health, which means you can do them with anything between 10 to 40 players. And last but not least, we have a new follower trade, which is Treasure Hunter, and these fellows will just bring more gold from missions. And that's pretty much it for the interesting 6.1 changes. I am fairly excited for 6.1. I am really glad that we have no flying. I think the improvements to the flight paths are enough. The world feels like a world again. You see people and it's lovely and wonderful. It's all an MMO should be. Well, when you're not camping your garrison, of course, you know. Who would do that, right? But that's pretty much it from me. I thank you all for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.